It's time to play the music, it's time to light the lights. It's time to raise the curtain on the 2012 Quest for Excellence Awards as the Revera family cheers on their greatest stars. This year, the Quest for Excellence Awards led us on a journey down the Great White Way as Revera took Broadway. Each day, Revera employees across the United States give show-stopping performances as they provide outstanding care to every patient in every center.
And when it all goes right, it can take your breath away. Our quest for excellence is a search for the very best, but we don't have to search too far, as the stories you will hear today demonstrate the potential for greatness is all right here inside all of us.
Every year, I hear unbelievably kind, fine stories about the people in our buildings, and that's very impressive to me every year when I come.
This is one of the most favorite days that I have every year, because I come down here and I actually get back in touch with things that are real and things that make our company great. And that's the stories that we're going to see a little bit later about how fantastic the care is at our skilled nursing facilities.
This year brought a special surprise to the awards. In keeping with the Broadway spirit of live performance, the world-famous Whiffenpoofs of Yale.
I'm walking on Broadway. Yeah, the Broadway. I'm walking down.
Once again, Revera's Best was selected by an outside panel of esteemed doctors, hospital administrators, community volunteers, and other healthcare leaders.
I just want to say thank you also. This is way more fun than I'd be having at my office today.
As the curtain rose on Act 1, everyone checked in on a recent day at the Meriden Home Office, where meetings under fluorescent lights can lead to daydreams of Broadway.
And when we win the day, everyone will have to say we're the team that nobody can beat.
Then came the awards for the Outstanding Centers of Region 1. Lucy may be the hydration aide at ILIF, but she's so much more. Not only does she roam the halls making sure that every resident gets enough water, she's a fountain of compassion with a warm smile and a genuine kindness for everyone she meets.
Integrity is the uncompromising adherence to a code of conduct of moral values and principles. It requires soundness of ethical strength. Today we're going to introduce you to an amazing woman, Diana Hart. She exhibits a fierce adherence to doing what is right, no matter the cost. Dee is absolutely right. She does not take no for an answer if it is right for the resident, for our employees, or for the company.
I am totally speechless. First time in my life, ever.
For the 5th year, the staff and residents of Village Green of Waterbury were valuable community partners of the American Cancer Society, raising awareness and more than $3,000 to cure breast cancer.
We feel very, very strongly about this program that we do. I personally feel very strongly because I have had 2 family members with breast cancer. One of my sisters is a survivor, and one unfortunately is not.
Maria, a resident of Village Green of Bristol with stage 4 cancer and 24-hour ventilator care, had a dream to go home to her family.
Something about Maria's discharge made me feel differently than every other discharge. It must have been her motivation to do whatever it took to go home, or it was the fact that our staff all worked together to get everything in place.
As Bristol was honored for making Maria's dream come true, the audience's wish came true as the Whiffenpoofs returned. Then it was time for the second act as Revera honored centers from Region 2.
Medicare, give us some dough. We're working hard, surely you know. We're doing all that we can to excel, so please pay us what you owe.
Glen Ridge is the mother of invention. They stepped up to invent a new pulmonary rehab program, putting together an expert team with the right training and technology to achieve outstanding results. Springfield Health and Rehab cleaned up at the QE Awards by washing its hands of germs with a highly effective community hand hygiene campaign, donating Revera-branded soap dispensers to a local laundromat, and offering free classes at the center. Leading the nominations for the next award was Rochester Manor's Director of Nursing, Sharon, and her clinical leadership team. For 25 years, Sharon's example has inspired her coworkers to achieve their best. As Rochester Manor left the stage, came the third act, and the spotlight landed on Region 3.
I just booked my room at Revera, and soon my injured knee will have start therapy. Yay me!
Nothing tests character like a crisis. When an early morning fire broke out at Laurelton Village, the staff acted fast to protect residents and alert the fire department. After the fire chief called for a full center evacuation, the entire staff worked to ensure patient safety.
I am just proud to be a nurse of Laurelton Village Care Center in Bricktown, New Jersey.
Who is a guardian angel to residents, a trusted colleague, and now an award winner?
The answer is, in a word, Chuck.
For 15 years, certified occupational therapy assistant Chuck has earned the respect of his coworkers by treating everyone he meets with respect. Tropical Storm Irene was nothing compared to Hurricane Marcella, who saved all of Willow Creek's medical records after the flood in 2011.
Wearing her winter coat and gloves, she spent hours in the damp, cold trailer moving boxes, gathering charts with a flashlight held in her mouth, because she needed both hands.
She organized every chart for their safe return when the center reopened. And she did it all with the same warm smile she gives every resident.
It is an honor to receive an award for something I love.
Next, the QE crowd was treated to one last round of excellence from the Whiffenpoofs of Yale. Brought down the house, the best was yet to come. That's because once again, QE saves the best of the best for last, the Residents' Choice Award.
Right, this award goes to a very deserving center, and it goes to the Village Green of Waterbury.
It was a day to remember, marked by both dazzling live performances and a celebration of outstanding performance at Revera centers across the United States. The audience left the theater filled with inspiration to improve their own centers. Just as the show must go on, so does the quest for excellence.